Okay, well, for the final build, I mean, all I really had to do was put the flashlight together. Nothing new that I haven't shown you before. So this is the finished light, and I mean, it looks really nice. It came out very good. Really love the finish. I know I really can't show you how well the finish looks, but tomorrow I'll try a shot in the sunlight. I think that'll help and show that off. And it even works too. So I'm going to do some beam shots and try to do them, incorporate them in the video if I can. That's what I'm going to try now. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Of course, you won't know that because I'm not going to show you all the bad takes. But I'm going to show the beam on this light, and I'll give a comparison. The only thing I have as a comparison right now is a Stanley Spotlight 1 million candle power. It's got a 55 watt bulb in it, and it's probably low on charge, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and turn the lights off, and you can take a look at that. That's the Stanley, alright, and I mean, it's not really super bright. It's certainly not a million, well, I'm not going to say it's not a million candle power, but anyways, it's not very bright. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Fat Boy and take a look through it and see what it looks like. There we go. There's the Fat Boy, and it certainly is brighter than the 1 million candle power Stanley. It's got a bluish tint to it. I think that's cool white. And truthfully, I've already tried this light out at work. It's got a good spot and a lot of flood, which is what I tend to do with my lights, is a lot of flood, because most of it's closer work. I'm not a thrower kind of guy. But I'm going to bring it back here now. I'm only about 10 foot away, okay, 8 foot away maybe. And you can see it's got a real large center beam spot, and it has a lot of flood. If I just walk it down, you can see how, you can see there's a lot of flood in there. So it's good for about, when I had it outside, it's good for about 40 yards, and then by 40 yards the spot is huge. By 60 yards it all just blends in, and you really couldn't, you can light things up but not specific. You're not going to get that specific spot on a tree at 60 yards. It's just going to all blend in and light the whole thing up. So again, like I say, it's great for closer work. For checking large rooms, for walking on the sidewalk, that kind of thing, great. Anything over about 50 yards, it's really not it. It's not going to be a thrower. So I don't know if I'm going to take this outside or not. Our area, our community, and I'm going to shut the light off for a second here. Our community is pretty well lit, and I don't know that there's much sense to really take it outside because I don't have total darkness, but I may just give it a try to give you an idea of it. Of course, it's also 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is 55 and over community, so people are probably going to call the cops on me, but I might give it a real quick try and see. Anyways, that's what it is. It's brighter and a little bit more impressive than my P7, SSC P7, but not much. When you're talking lumens to see a noticeable difference, the P7 is probably putting out around 500-600 lumens. This thing's probably putting out maybe 7, 8. I don't know. I don't know if it's really putting out 8 or not. With 3 AA batteries direct, it might, but I doubt it. Overall, it's a nice light. It's a good light for, like I say, anybody who's got to work rooms in houses or work around like within a 30-yard area, anybody walking, anything like that, somebody who wants to throw to the guy's house that's 1,000 yards away, no, this is not the light, never going to be the light. But for illuminating a smaller area, it's really great. So that's about it, I guess. Okay, I'm going to do a real quick night shot. All right, this is just right outside the garage. You can see the street light. The street light is about 40 yards away. The first light I'm going to turn on is that 1,000,000 candle power Stanley light. And that gives you an idea what the Stanley does. You know, a nice yellow amber looking light, and not very much. Okay, but that's the Stanley. All right, and then this is going to be the Fat Boy. Yeah, a little bit brighter than the Stanley, and reaches out a little bit farther. But like I said, once you get out there past about 40 yards, it's just gone. But definitely is a lot brighter than the Stanley is. Again, that's the Stanley, and that's the Fat Boy. Okay, so yeah, there's quite a bit of difference there.